I am absolutely ecstatic that this is what happened, because she was there from day one and she always kept true to herself. She always kept true to herself. This creates history. It genuinely creates history. Love Island history. This is a pinnacle moment. This is a major moment for the show. For Justine, like when she first came in, nobody liked her, then none of them stepped forward for her. None of these clowns, do you understand? None of these stupid flipping clowns stepped forward for her on day one. And now she's here and she's won the competition. Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Won't he do it, guys? Wow. Whew. Let me just sit down because, wow.
America has been
Hurry up.
your entire journey.
Hurry up.
Has fallen in love with each of you.
Never before in love with Johnny, man.
But only one couple can win.
Fam! Justine! Are you mad?
Justine and
Yes!
And
Look at his face. Shane, you lot lost. Waste man.
Perfect, and I'm a winner already with this one.
You ain't a winner, you lost, man. Just shut up.
to be standing up.
Oh my god, Justine won the
And
competition,
other
guys.
contains
Are
absolutely
you guys, this is history.
You will each get to one. So,
What do you have to do, boys?
Look at Johnny, he said keep it, you waste man. Shut up, man.
No question.
Guys, Justine won competition. Justine won the competition. Justine is keeping it clean, guys. I said it from day one. Justine is keeping it clean. Justine won, guys. Are you actually mad? Wait, Justine won. It's hitting me. It's now hitting me. Because it's like, Justine won the competition. Listen, Justine won the competition. The entire Love Island franchise. The first black woman to do so. Creating history. Justine and Caleb are the best Love Island couple in history. Every franchise that dominates the world, they are the superior. Justine and Caleb. Justine won. Justine won the competition.
Justine and
I don't even know how to do this video. Like, how do I gotta really collect my thoughts. Let's just get into this, guys, because we've got a lot to dissect and analyze. This is going to be a much longer review than 10 minutes because we have a lot to talk about. Hey guys, it's Murad Murali. Hopefully you guys are doing well today. If you haven't already, guys, click that button for Justine won. Wow. Click that button, guys, for daily and consistent content. Head over to my Instagram, please, at Murad_Murali. Apologies for the stream cutting off. It was for inappropriate content, which they said, and I guess Love Island, perhaps so. I don't even know. So I shifted it to Instagram for the last 10 minutes of the stream. So thank you guys, for enjoying my live reaction to the winner. And we need to break this down. We really need to break this episode down. I like the fact that the finale wasn't it was kind of like a rushed manner. Like normally when they do Love Island UK finales, they take ages. They interview each couple after they decided where they've come. Nobody has time for that, to be honest with you. Nobody. So I'm glad that they kind of just quickly wrapped it up, made it cute for all of us to see. Obviously it was between Sally and Johnny, Justine and Caleb. And for a second I thought Johnny and Sally could win, but when it was announced that Justine and Caleb won, in this year of 2020 where everything has gone wrong, this was a beacon of light. Do you understand? It was a complete beacon of light to see this. You could see Johnny's eyes. He was irritated. Everybody told him, from his dad to his friend, to get the bag and all this. You didn't get no bag. Your bag was empty, beloved, and you went home. And it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. He's upset, he's irritated. Even when they were about to split the money, he was joking that he would have split it. We know you wanted that 100k. You would have not have split it. The way you were quick to move on from this Sally girl in Casa Amor, you would have moved on with that full amount of money and called it a day. That's what you would have done, to be honest with you. So I'm kind of glad that he actually came second, because he was so close to winning and he didn't. It was taken away from his hands. And I'm so glad that he could witness and experience that, because maybe then he suddenly realized how profound his actions were in Casa Amor that ruined his entire journey. When it comes to some of these islanders, it only takes one action for it to ruin everything for you, and you don't know what it is. So you're treading on eggshells because you feel like you're scared about what the public thinks. Do one thing wrong, becomes a snowball effect, game over. Selly was irritated as well. It is what it is, Selly. It is what it is. But the most confused character on this show was Carrington. The guy is not into Laurel at all. That is not going to last. He was not interested in her. Even when they were reading the scriptures and everything, whatever they wrote, I said scriptures, but whatever they wrote, he was looking away. His body language, guys. Get into his body language. Forget the words that he's using. He's not interested in Laurel at all. I don't think he saw himself coming fourth. I thought they'd come third at least, because Carrington has been there from the beginning. But of course, that didn't go on well for them at all. Laura is happy that she's changed the man. Your objective in life isn't to change somebody to please you. They should just want to change themselves. So again, you're blindsided by the entire situation. But Carrington really is genuinely confused by everything when it comes to Love Island. I feel like he got himself into this. He didn't expect himself to go this far, and I feel like he's trapped in this. And mark my words, give it a month or two, that situation will end, or they will save face. So many of the Love Island couples, they pretend to be together so that it makes them more relevant. It's just sad, guys. It really is sad. There's no authenticity and that genuine spark, and that is what we are seeing here with Caleb and Justine. They are genuine with each other. When they did their reading of the whatever words and they had for each other, they were showing proper emotion. Body language was on point. Justine was crying. The genuine authenticity between these two was present. It was there. Nothing was forced, and we knew this from day dot. From when they got together, we had our doubts about Caleb when they went to Casa Amor. We had our doubts, as we do. We watched the show so many times. PTSD, it is what it is. But you can just see that nothing was forced between these two. Justine really likes him and he really likes her. It was all there for us to see. The producers tried it, but it didn't work in their favor either. They kept giving the favoritism edits to either Moira or Calvin, Sally and Johnny. They did not want Justine to win. But when the public wants something, when we can see authenticity, they are the strongest couple. They haven't had one major setback at all. How could they not win the competition? This is what I've been saying in my last reviews, that they have to win the competition. There's no other way. Justine won, guys. And you know what the gag is? Listen to all the guys that Justine was interested in here and there in the beginning of the competition. They weren't even looking at Justine like that. Like Trey or the other guy that Justine first met, they weren't even looking at Justine like that. But when they could see that Justine could potentially win, they were all at home cheerleading for her, screaming her name, because suddenly they're now #1 fans. But when in the villa, they weren't even talking to her, they wouldn't even pay attention to her, they would side-eye her, they would prefer somebody else. But when they see that this person could potentially win, they're now #1 fans at home. You lot are all clowns. Do you understand? It's all about clout for all of you lot waste man. That you lot want to attach yourself to the person who's the most popular. Had they lot had known that Justine was popular and known, they would have had different intentions. And this is what God does. God takes people out of your life that are not genuine. And that is what happened for Justine throughout her entire situation. She had something maybe with Trey or with this or with that, and it wasn't really going well. Only for her to find her Caleb, and that is why it worked extremely well and smooth for them. I am absolutely ecstatic that this is what happened, because she was there from day one and she always kept true to herself. She always kept true to herself. This creates history. It genuinely creates history. Love Island history. This is a pinnacle moment. This is a major moment for the show. For Justine, like when she first came in, nobody liked her, then none of them stepped forward for her. None of these clowns, do you understand? None of these stupid flipping clowns stepped forward for her on day one. And now she's here and she's won the competition. Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Won't he do it, guys? Wow. Whew. Let me just sit down because, wow. Wow, won't he do it? Nobody was checking for Justine like that. And she said, you know what? I'm going to keep true to my damn self. And I'm going to take that 50k split. And I'm going to win the competition. She found her man. I believe and trust in Caleb. He's a great guy. They are a great match for each other. This is the first, black couple to win. Absolutely amazing. It's taken this long, major issue, but it's happened. But none of them were checking for Justine like that. But you know what Justine said? She said, you know what? I'm keeping it clean. That's exactly what she did. She was never rude, obnoxious, degrading to anybody. Justine, dare I say it, is one of my most favorite islanders to ever grace Love Island. Do you understand? Justine, babes, please. I feel like Justine really is up there. Do you know what I'm saying? Justine is up there, and You One Day Babes. I have to just say her name. Listen, don't ask me why, but I'm just saying it. But You One Day Babes. I haven't said it in a while, so I feel like, you know what? You One Day Babes. I had to just say that she's doing this. She did that for everybody, for how You One Day was rejected, to what happened to Cynthia and how she got rejected as well, to what happened to Montana, and we had other brown girls and brown guys and so forth, people of color in general, specifically black women, all of them that were rejected or XYZ because they're just not good enough, because they're not fitting the white supremacy kind of archetypes of what is seen to be conventionally attractive in this world. She did that for all of them, that you can win the show, that if you do find somebody XYZ, throws all of these producers and these storylines and these kind of racist tropes all in the bin. Nobody was checking for her like that on day one, because they thought, you know what, we're not attracted to her because she's XYZ or because she's a black woman or stuff like this. This is what all of this is about. But she said, you know what, I want to come back and I'm going to win the competition. And she won the competition from day one. She was there from day one. She's an OG Love Islander from day one. Won the damn competition. She has set the absolute height up there. Do you understand? It's ridiculous. I'm so here. I'm present for this moment. She just puts a massive kick in the face of all this white supremacy kind of racist tropes that we see in the dating world, that we see in these reality shows 24/7. She was a fresh breath of air. Fresh breath of air, guys. Fresh breath of air. It's absolutely insane, and I'm so happy for it, because she was just herself. Nothing was forced, nothing was fake. When she wasn't feeling this thing with Trey, she obviously sat there and spoke about it and wanted to end it. She didn't lie, she didn't go and play with somebody else. Morally 100% up there, ticking all the boxes. Very charismatic. I can go on and on and on and compliment this individual. Now hopefully she will be extremely successful. We support her on this channel. We will continue to promote her. If she's doing anything, you know what, I'd happily do that. But this is actually more important than people actually think it is. It's not just a cop-out win. This is one of the biggest wins of Love Island history. I'm so sorry. I'm actually so sorry, guys. I'm so ecstatic. Do you know what I mean? I'm actually so I knew it was going to happen, because Sally and Johnny can't win. I don't know why Moira and Calvin were there. I still don't understand why they were there. What were you guys doing? I don't understand. You were really just wasting air for everybody and time. The fact that you guys were last to read your scriptures, why? You guys should have just sat down and just let everything else play out and just team furniture, one lamp, one cupboard, for no reason. You're just there. I don't understand. I don't despise any of them, but I feel like they don't need to be there, to be honest with you. They just don't. But I just like the fact that nobody expected this girl to win and she just won. Do you understand? All these guys that were fake interested or weren't really interested, they're all living in regret, because it could have been them. But I'm glad that it wasn't, because they would have been faking it. And the real man, Caleb, came in, a genuine nice person. They spoke about their struggles. They spoke about, how being seen as XYZ and being seen as a black person, as a black man, and living up to this and that. He would cry when his father was around. They were just themselves. That's all you need to be to win the competition. But so many of these islanders come in there with this fake crap 24/7, this fake BS. It never works, beloved. It never ever works. When are you all gonna get this through your thick heads, these idlers? It doesn't work to come in and be fake and this and that and force this, that. It doesn't do anything for you. You get lost in the abyss of reality TV nonsense. But Justine is keeping it clean, guys. Wow. I don't think people actually realize the magnitude of this and how important this is for everybody, for representation. I don't think people realize this isn't just a comical review. This is a very serious topic at hand here, and how just the value of this. People seeing this, thinking that, you know what, we can be loved, we can be seen, we can be appreciated. Do you understand? Do you see how important this can actually be? This is not a joke. This is very flipping serious. And I'm so content and happy that both Justine and Caleb won. Justine and Caleb are hands down the best Love Island couple in history. It's a fact. I can't think of any other couple off the top of my head that is better. I don't see any couples. 90% of them break up anyways, but I don't see any couples right now that are standing that are better than Justine and Caleb from what I'm seeing right now. They're incredibly charismatic, incredibly just endearing people. This is just shocking, guys, and I'm here for it. I'm so here for it. 'Cause I thought the producers would rig something and Sally and Johnny would win and something like this. You know, we're used to this nonsense when it comes to reality TV shows. We just are. We're used to this crap. But this time they said no. This time Justine said, you know what, we're going to win this competition. And I know all these other boys that were fake interested in her or rejected her are probably living in regret. Living in your regret. Because what goes around, guys, what goes around comes around. You're one day babes. Do you understand? Let me know your thoughts are, guys, when it comes to this. Subscribe to the channel. Click that button, guys, for daily and consistent content. Head over to my Instagram at Murad_Morali. Subscribe. Click that button. Subscribe. Comment down below. Let's start discussions. I read all your comments anyways. Subscribe, and I'll catch you guys soon for another video.